Collecting and organizing univariate data. Exercise 3C. Okay, so in this exercise, we're going to talk about outliers. So here's the definition. Outliers are extreme data values or the result of errors in reading data that can distort the result of statistical processes. Outliers can affect the mean by making it larger or smaller, but most likely will not affect the median or the mode. So an example of this would be if I ask the class, what is the average age of students in this classroom? And most students will, if I have 16, 17, and 18-year-olds in a classroom, most of them say, well, the average would probably be around 17. If I included my age as the adult in the room, and let's say I'm 42 years old, and I put that 42 as part of the data set, then that's going to make the average go higher, even though the average age is roughly about 17. So my age being 42 years old would be considered an outlier because it's something that's a value that's extremely large or extremely small compared to all of the other data that's been collected. So in this exercise, we're just simply looking for the outliers and identifying them while still finding the mean, median, and mode. All right, so let's take a look at example 4. It says the ages of 15 cats are, and then they give us all of the ages right here. It says find the median, mean, and mode for this data. Then it asks us comment on whether there's any data point that distorts the calculation of the mean. Remove these values and recalculate the mean. Discuss your answer. All right, so let's actually look for the outlier first. So if I'm looking at all of these ages, I can tell that the age of 24 and 25 from this data set would be the outliers. Everything is between 10 through 14, and then it jumps to 24 and 25. So 24 and 25 would be my outliers. Now I'm going to find the average, the mean for everything, including the outliers, and then I'm going to do it again, but I'm going to take the outliers out and just do it with all of the other data that's in the data set. So if you look at the next screen, this is our median, mean, and mode. Our median is 12, our mode is 12. Notice our mean is 13.6, and that one is higher than our median and our mode. And the reason for that is because we have the 24-year-old and the 25-year-old in this data set. Now, if I take the 24 and 25-year-old out of the data set and recalculate, then my mean becomes 11.9. So you can see that the mean is a lot closer to my median and my mode than it would be if I included the 24 and 25-year-old in the data set. Okay, so that's it. This is pretty self-explanatory. For the exercise, it's only one problem. Find the mean, median, and mode for the following data set and comment on any piece of data that you think might be outliers. So you're going to find the mean, median, mode of each one of these data sets and then also identify what the outlier is.